The Pink City of Jaipur, renowned not just in India but around the world, is known for its architecture, heritage, and culture. Sanganeri printing is delicate in form, marked by fine motifs, white or pastel backgrounds, and floral designs inspired by Mughal aesthetics. Bagru printing is known for its earthy tones, often stamped onto fabric using intricately carved wooden blocks. Another enduring craft is the making of lac bangles, a tradition shaped by heat, color, and caste. Malleable when warm, lac is hand-rolled, decorated, and cooled into vibrant circles worn during rituals and celebrations. Lucknow is more than just a city. Often called the gastronomic capital of India, Lucknow doesn't just serve food. It serves memory, refinement, and tradition on a plate. You can't talk about Lucknow without talking about chicken curry. It's not just a craft here, it's everywhere, from everyday wear to wedding outfits. Today, despite its elegance and high demand, with the rise of machine-made replicas and multiple layers of middlemen, the original craftsperson often receives only a quarter of the final price. Beyond chicken curry, Lucknow holds within it many layers of generational labor that often go unnoticed. One such craft is traditional pottery making. Today, the mud is gone, but the artisans remain. From steaming kullads of Sharmaji's chai to the intricate chicken curry threads and the resilient hands of Matihari's potters, every craft tells a story of survival and quiet pride. Majuli, the world's largest river island in the state of Assam, sits quietly in the Brahmaputra, holding within it centuries of cultural and spiritual memory. Mukhashilpa, or the craft of mask making, uses natural materials such as bamboo, cane, clay, cow dung, and jute fiber. Masks became central to Bhavana, a ritual theatre form that brought mythological stories to life. These expressive faces helped villagers connect with divine tales. Just across the Brahmaputra lies Sualkuchi, the Manchester of Assam, a town where the rhythm of loom echoes through every bylane. Silk, particularly Muga silk, held deep ceremonial and cultural value in the Ahom court, making Sualkuchi a key center for crafting garments worn by the aristocracy. With machine-made polyester-blended garments flooding the market, artisans are struggling to keep up. Tucked into the Barak Valley, Silchar is often seen as a corridor town. Beneath its ordinary rhythms lie a craft quietly enduring, Sheetalpati. These mats speak of a labor that is intimate, intergenerational, and deeply rooted. The men venture out early collecting cane from the marshy patches nearby. It's messy physical work, cutting, slicing, boiling, and drying the stalks until they soften into fine, silken strands. Sitting cross-legged on the floor, they weave slowly, expertly, strip by strip, shaping each mat with practiced hands. Kolkata is a city of paradoxes. The city moves at its own pace, sometimes rushing, sometimes pausing, as if holding space for both memory and change. This is batik, an ancient wax-resist dyeing technique that has become part of Bengal's textile voice. Kumartoli is a 300-year-old neighborhood where clay comes to life. Some sculptors were building frameworks, while others added intricate clay detailing. In another corner, Ganesha idols were being readied for Maharashtra, a sign of how these skills now travel far beyond Bengal. Tanjavur, once the heart of the Chola Empire, its legacy lives on. Winding through its narrow lanes, we arrived at a modest home. Here, a Vinay begins to take form. Carved from seasoned jackfruit wood and hollowed by hand, this isn't just an instrument. Today, the making of the Vinay rests largely in the hands of aging artisans, many in their 80s and 90s. The worry is not about the next order, it's about who will take the craft forward. Once displayed in royal courts and temple festivals, the Talayati Bommai has long been part of Tamil Nadu's visual storytelling. Traditionally crafted from clay, these dolls have now adapted to changing times. The artisan we met, Bala, uses repurposed POP, shredded cardboard, and homemade adhesives sourced entirely from waste. What remains unchanged is its quiet nod, an echo of a living tradition. At the southern edge of the subcontinent, where land tapers into sea, lies Thiruvananthapuram. For generations, one family, the Onavillu Kudumbam, has been entrusted with the making of the ceremonial artifact. Their legacy, over 800 years old, continues to serve at the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple every Onam. Together, these painted bows form a visual scripture held not in pages but in the hands of faith. Kannur, a town hailed as the Manchester of Kerala. The making of handloom fabric begins not at the loom, but in the preparation of the thread. The yarns are first boiled, washed and sun-dried, removing starch and impurities, making them soft yet strong. Then comes the dyeing. These threads are then hand-spun using small charkas, twisting fibers into finer, stronger yarns. They are then taken to the rata. Here the yarns are joined and wound into uniform bundles ready for the loom. These bundles are stretched onto wooden frames and set as the warp. Only then does the loom begin its rhythm. For many, weaving isn't just a profession, but a lifelong rhythm passed down across generations.